Okay, folks, good afternoon on YouTube, out there on YouTube land. Yes, I have a bunch of cassettes that I made going back even as far as the late 60s. Most of my recordings were done in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Um, I've been playing some of the tapes through one of the cassette machines that I bought at yard sales in the past. This one works pretty good. Over here, I have my Craig reel to reel, which is really old. Takes 3-inch reels, is inch and 7/8 and 3 3/4 speed. It's really a nice machine. I've showed it to you before. It plays really well. I want to thank you, Dan, for sending me the audio tape. I hope you enjoy those films that I sent you. I have a projector, but I don't bother with that stuff anymore. Unfortunately, I thought it had something, like family related or something, or some tapes that I've horsed around on. I've done that years ago, playing around with recordings, making silly things that I would add to my movies, because back then the movies were not sound. A lot of my movies were done with a sound camera, but most of them weren't. Unfortunately, this one has music in it. I can't play it very long. It's recorded at 3 3/4 inches per second right now. I don't have the capstan sleeve, off camera again, of course, in there. So that's some kind of a classical music or something that's in there that was on the tape that you sent me. I don't know. I don't think I put it on there. It was probably a tape that I had gotten. It's apparently recorded at full track, because when you turn this over, you hear it going backwards. But anyways, I was hoping that I could find some 3-inch reels. I've done a few of them years ago, but I can't find them anywhere. I have more trouble finding things. So we're not going to be able to play any audio tapes that I made years ago on this. There was only a couple of them anyways. One of them was my dad's voice, about 4 or 5 months before he passed on. But that particular tape was done on a Lafayette rim drive recorder, so it would not play properly at one point in the tape. Usually about halfway through, the speed is just about right. I have a rim drive recorder that I use as a player, and I transferred my dad's voice to cassette, and I don't even know where that is now. So I can't play anything this way, but maybe I can show you by way of tape here. Most everything that I've done, this one here was done in '89 from records. I can't play any of this stuff because of the copyright Nazis. Tina Welch, which is, I believe this was recorded at the Indian Ranch back in the good old days when we used to be able to bring tape recorders and stuff in. Tina Welch was, I think she married Dick Curlis's son, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a lot of tapes here. A lot of this stuff, 99% of it done off of records, and I would get a hit with a copyright strike, so I can't play any of this. Here I have a selected best taken off of cassettes that I recorded at the WWVA Jamboree 1974, October 5th. As I told you so many times in the past, I used to take my vacation the last week in September and the first week in October, when I would go down to the Wheeling Jamboree in Wheeling, West Virginia, the WWVA Jamboree. And also I used to hit sites along the way, like Gettysburg. Not every year. You know, one year I'd hit Gettysburg on the way up to Wheeling or down to Wheeling, however you want to look at it. You're going from Connecticut, so it's down, I guess. Back in the good old days with my '63 Ford Galaxy. This is not the master tape, but this is selected best from the Wheeling Jamboree. And I believe I had put some of this on tapes in the past, on video, I should say. So we're going to just play a little bit of this now. We'll get it started here, and we'll come right back. So if you would sit back and relax, we'll bring you back to that wonderful evening of October 5th, 1974, and relive that Jamboree.
It's that meeting live in the Capitol Music Hall in Wheeling, West Virginia's Jamboree, USA. USA. Give Ed Mahoney right there a nice round of applause for playing that banjo. Got Steve Lake and all the swing masters back here. It's a staff band again, and I'm Buddy Ray, and we're going to have ourselves a big old time, all the way up until quitting time at Jamboree USA, and who knows when that's going to be. 4 o'clock in the morning? Oh, come on, Skinny. We ain't going to 4, are we? Sure. We're just subject to do that anyway, right? Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring out this Pennsylvania boy with a real nice round of applause. Skinny Clark.
Well, the old man from the mountains coming home, home, home. Thought I'd better warn you, so I called you on the phone. Get rid of Joe the grinder, and you better be there and alone, 'cause the old man from the mountains coming home.
Okay, I don't know if there'll be a copyright problem with any of these. Alright, I'm fast forwarding this. We're going to have to just give little selections here. I just want to give you an example of some of the recordings that I had made while I was down in Wheeling. Some of these recordings were done in the downtown of Motor Inn on my Sony boombox, CF550 to be exact, which I had bought on time payments. And other recordings were done right in the Capitol Music Hall with a cassette recorder. Now this is 1974 show. So let me just pick some music here. I'm going to try not to get a song that's well known because it could be a copyright strike on it. So.
We'd like to do a song that Eddie Arnold recorded a long time ago, and it's been one of my favorites, and I hope yours. When the cattle are prowling, the cows are howling, out where the dog is bawled, where the spurs are a-jingling, the cowboys are singing their lonesome cattle call. Oh, western drawl.
Okay. Let's skip through a few here.
Don't accuse me of being without feeling. If you do, then you'll know that you are wrong. 'Cause it was you who was careless, and you drove me into another's arms. The other woman isn't prettier than you, but the other woman soothes my wounded pride. And more important, I feel wanted again. I can't give up the other woman in my life. All the string masters, ladies and gentlemen.
Probably have to condense this down a little bit here because I'm trying to just give you a little sample, but there could be a problem with copyright Nazis. Compliments of YouTube.
We love y'all. I'll tell you, it's real wonderful to have all you nice folks with us tonight on Jamboree USA. I don't get back enough, and I'd love to, but we've been kind of busy, and it's all because of you nice folks like you out there that we stay busy, and we're real happy to say thank you to you for it. Tom T. Hall and everybody gets here, and we'd like to say thank you so much for my part. Thank you. God bless you. Love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a nice round of applause for Les Sievers. Oh, thank you. Let's give Ed Mahoney and Steve Lake, the Swing Masters, a nice round of applause. Little picking on the side. Woo. We got anybody here from, well, let's see, around Washington, D.C.? Do we have anybody from there? Do you? Well, welcome. Anybody from Pennsylvania? Yeah? Well, you wait till Bob Gallion gets a hold of you. That'll be a little bit later on.
I'm glad to see so many of you out tonight. I don't know how much you're out, but $4 or $5, but anyway. Time you pay your motel bill, I'd say $25. And that woman you brought's going to cost you $100. Of course, if you brought your wife, it's a whole lot cheaper. Oh, we want you to have a good time when you come to Jamboree USA. Friends, would you make welcome a pretty little girl who sings a great big song, Miss Patty Powell!
You're putting on your best dress suit, shining up your shoes, and you're getting mad at me so you can get gone. Ain't nothing I can do that's right. You just want to start a fight, and you're getting mad at me so you can get gone. You got up this morning with a going on your mind. Your clothes laying on the bed, honey, I know all your little signs. She must be back in town, the one I caught you with a slipping round. And you're getting mad at me so you can get gone.
There's a lot of stuff that were taken off of records down here, like Kitty Wells and so forth, that I cannot put on simply because they're well-known artists. And even if they're not well-known artists, sometimes they sing a song that's popular, and there could be a problem with the copyright. For instance, Marty Robbins, I can't play that. I did see him in person at the Jamboree also. This one was done live in the early 70s. This recording, if I'm not mistaken, was done in the auditorium at the Capitol Music Hall using a Panasonic PK or RK156, I believe. It was a monaural tape recorder. I'm going to give a little bit of this. I don't know, I haven't listened to this in years. Just to give you an idea, back then I could bring a tape recorder into the auditorium, no problem, along with my 8mm movie camera. Back then I had silent film, so I used to try to sync the sound with the film, which did not work very well.
Would you help me welcome Susie and Beverly? Beverly and Susie, hello.
Remember, I'm in the auditorium, about the third row back. Okay, let me just fast forward that. This is like 1971, maybe 1970. The first year I went down there was 1970, but I think 71 was the year I started recording, so I didn't have a date on this. It was as early 70s. Here's some old mixed recordings. Let's see what I can come up with on this here without getting a copyright hit on them. Let's see what this is.
I used to have money, a home and a car, a horse, a dog, and my old guitar. A pretty young wife just as sweet as could be. Now all I've got left is a final decree. Fast women, slow horses, and wine have made me an old man ahead of my time. My hair once black now is silver to shine on account of fast women, slow horses, and wine. I first started playing the horses for fun. The years rolled along, but I never once won. I then started slipping around on my wife, and I regretted the rest of my life. Fast women, slow horses, and wine have made me an old man ahead of my time. My hair once black now is silver to shine on account of fast women, slow horses, and wine. I've lost all my money, my wife took the car, my home, horse, and dog, and my old guitar. Her new husband is a big hillbilly star, and the women all swoon when he plays my guitar. Fast women, slow horses, and wine have made me an old man ahead of my time. My hair once black now is silver to shine on account of fast women, slow horses, and wine.
A great big hello to you listeners of WNLC here in New London, Connecticut. Lee Moore, the coffee-drinking Nighthawk, formerly of Wheeling, West Virginia. About to pick my guitar and sing a few songs for you. Songs of yesteryear. Thanks to Cousin Johnny Small for giving me the opportunity to visit with you. I want to sing a song about Renfro Valley, Kentucky. Beautiful down there. Beautiful. They have a great big barn for country music on Saturday nights, for the old-time country music like we like. And for modern country music, they have a new barn where they have the newer country artists appear. They have motels and, gosh sakes, what else? Restaurants. Beautiful place, Renfro Valley, Kentucky. Let me tell you about it. I was born in Renfro Valley, but I drifted far away. I've been back to see the old home and my friends of other days. Gone were old familiar faces, all the friends I used to know. Things have changed in Renfro Valley since the days of long ago. Others own the old plantation. I can call it home no more. Other forms are at the fireside. Other children around the door. Other voices sing the old songs when the evening sun is low. Mother sang in Renfro Valley in the days of long ago. Take me back to Renfro Valley when I'm free from earthly care. Lay me down by my dad and mother. Let me sleep forever there. When it's springtime in the mountains and the dogwood blossoms blow, we'll be back in Renfro Valley as in days of long ago. Born in Renfro Valley, but I drifted far away. I've been back to see the old home and my friends of other days. Other voices sing the old songs when the evening sun is low. Mother sang in Renfro Valley in the days of long ago.
Okay, folks, I think we've done enough for one day. I love that song, Renfro Valley. And hopefully everything will be okay with the copyright crap, but you never know. So I wished I could find some more recordings to give you. If I do in the future, I will probably make another one of these videos, but not right away. I got to put back these cassettes. Their box was sealed and with dryer sheets in the box. And got to put it back in the big shed. I don't have any room here. Over in this box, I've already gone through this. I've got many floppy disk wave sounds and BMP or bitmap photos back when I had Windows 95. So these are all in the shed. I've got a 8 and 16 millimeter. That's regular 8. I bought it at a yard sale years ago. Never used it. But my eyes are so bad that I can't really line the things up too good on the splicer. So we're going to put some dryer sheets in that.